Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a palette review from Viseart. They have launched this Paris Etoile. I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher that for the whole video, so I apologize in advance. This right here is the palette that we will be talking about in today's video. It's got 8 shades, is all cool tones from what I've seen, and I cannot wait to get into it. We are going to do an eye look, and they did send this to me along with these, so I also have these to show you. Now unfortunately I don't have time in today's video to like do a look with all of these. I will show you them, and I'll show you swatches in case you're interested, but the main focus of today's video is this cool toned beauty right here. So if you are excited, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the exterior packaging of the palette, and here's the actual palette inside the box. On the back side here it has a beautiful skyline of Paris. The packaging is really cute. Once you open it, this is what you see on the inside. 8 shades, and there are 4 mattes and 4 shimmers inside this palette. For the most part, all of them are cool tone shades. The palette retails for $30, and old me would have told you that is pricey. However, you guys in the comments informed me that these are actually pretty deep pans, so the size of the pan is very comparable to a lot of other brands on the market. They just make the pans smaller but deeper. And I was comparing this palette to a Natasha Denona palette. So in here you get 8 1-gram eyeshadows, and in here you get 5.8 gram eyeshadows. This is 25 and this is 30. So if we look at it that way, it is pretty comparable to Natasha Denona mini palette pricing. So then 30 for this one isn't bad. I was just always confused by the teeny tiny little squares. Not like I ever ran through one of these or anything, but now we know that they are deep little pans, so you do get quite a bit of product in there. And then just to get all of the pricing out of the way, these right here are 4-pan palettes. These retail for $25, but these have bigger pans than this one right here. So this one has 0.15 grams per pan, where this one has 0.1. So again, similar pricing. These 4 little quads right here, by the way, have the cutest holiday packaging. I just really love the jewel tones with the pretty gold details. These are super cute, and their color stories totally match the outside packaging. So the blue has a blue accent, the green has a green accent, same with the red, and the black is gold with a really nice matte black for a beautiful smoky eye. Like I said, I don't want to make too much emphasis on the little palettes, but I did want to show you some swatches. So these 4 right here are the black smoky palette, and then these are the shades in the red one. Okay, and then here are the swatches of the green and the blue. I can definitely tell you after I've swatched all 4 that these 2 here are my favorite, particularly the blue, because look at that navy blue shimmer and that silver and that copper color. Such beautiful metallic shades. Wow. Okay, and then last but not least, here are the swatches of the 8-pan palette, which is the one that we will be trying on the eyes today. Once again, obsessed with the metallic shades right there at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and create an eye look. I have the palette here, and of course I'm going to start with the transition shade on a fluffy brush. This one's my reference number 15. I already primed my eyes with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, and let's just go for it. This color is pretty similar to the color of my skin, so it's going to be a nice base slash transition shade type of color. I like that the palette has 4 mattes and 4 shimmers in it because, you know, balance. I like balance in my palettes. With the same big fluffy brush, I'm going to tap into the navy blue matte shade, and I'm going to start building it into the crease of my eye. I grabbed extremely little of it, and I did notice when I was swatching it that they're not like overly pigmented right away, but you can build them up. So this is perfect because they don't really have a lot of transition-y shades in the palette. So the fact that I can get it to be very sheer like this is going to allow me to build it in a way that it'll look progressively darker. So we'll do a very sheer layer up here underneath the brow, and then we'll get it darker and darker and darker. Now I do like to make sure that each layer is blended to perfection. So this is layer number 1 right here. More of the blue shade, and I'm always going to start applying it on the outer V of the eye, and then from there blending it into the crease, because this is where I want most of the pigment to be, right here. Okay, and layer number 3, which I think will be the last layer. And I have been doing all of this still with my reference number 15, because this is the best one at just diffusing everything real nicely. I'm starting on this eye, and I'm going to, of course, repeat the same exact steps. Okay, so now that I have that navy blue really nice and like just blown up, I'm going to go with a smaller blending brush into the purpley shade right here. And this one is like a darker, more intense type of a matte, and I'm going to build it on the outer corner of the eye by tapping it with my reference number 1 brush. See how this one builds up right away? Now that I have it on the outer, let's say, third of the eyelid right there, with the tip of my brush, I'm going to start back and forth diffusing it to blend upwards into the blue shade. Very, very light pressure. And slowly bringing it inwards. I'm doing little circles around the crease, just like this. This was not even fallout. This was me with dirty fingers touching my face. Let me fix it. Okay, so there is the purple color, nice and intense and diffused into the crease. Let me make this eye match. Okay, now that I got the eyes to match, I'm going to go in with this shade right here in a flat brush. This brush is the reference number 28, and I'm going to tap it all over the center of the eyelid and bring it forward towards the inner part. Just tap, tap, tap all the way in. Now with the edge of the brush, I'm going to kind of create a little edge right here, just like this. Ooh, starting to look good. Sometimes you gotta have a little faith. I know this was looking like a little bit of a mess, but you know, we were getting somewhere. Okay, tap, tap, tap it all the way through the center. And now with that same brush, I'm going into this smoky black shimmer here. And I'm going to tap it over the edge of the taupey, pewtery, shimmery shade so that it's a transition between matte and that color. See how it goes from matte to shimmer here, no transition. So now we are going to add this dark shimmer shade, and it just makes it transition a little better. Makes it a little bit more elegant. See? Just like that. Back with my fluffy pinched brush, nothing on it. I'm just making sure that it transitions well everywhere. Okay, so let's do the under eyes. I'm happy with the way that the top of the eyes looks. This is giving me like Black Swan vibes. I love it. Let me tell you, I myself had my doubts at first, but now I really like it. So back with the dark purple matte shade and my reference number 13, I'm going to smoke out my under eyes. So just back and forth all throughout my lower lash line here and make it meet at the end. A little more of that purpley matte shade. Same thing over here. And then switching to a reference number 14 and this light transition color here, we are going to smoke it out just like we did on top. And just back and forth, diffuse everything. Now with this like big pencil type brush, this is my reference number 26. I'm going into this shimmer shade here. This I think will be the perfect inner corner color for this eye look. And so we're going to go right here and blend it in a little bit. Same thing over here and blend it in a little bit. Perfect, that looks so nice. Okay, and then for the waterline of the eyes, I used the Chanel eyeliner in number 30 Marine. Okay, so this right here is the final eye look. Let me do some mascara and lashes. Let me put on a lipstick and I'll be right back. Okay, I did a little bit of a liquid black liner right over my lashes. I did not wing it out or anything because I just did it so that I could put on these magnetic lashes. They are the magnetic eyeliner lashes from Kiss, and the style is Charm. And this is what they look like right here. They were honestly extremely easy to apply, and the eyeliner was nice and liquidy, so it was also very easy to apply. I just made sure to like let it dry before I put the magnetic lashes on. So this is the completed eye look, and let's do some lipstick. So I have the BK Beauty lip liner in the color Sweet Pea. I just wanted something nice and cool toned, and I'm just going to line my lips with it. It's not as cool toned as I had imagined it, but I think I'm going to just keep it. I'm going to go with the Dance Floor Princess lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury in the center. Okay, and this is the completed look right here. I really love the way it turned out. Like I said, it gives me Black Swan vibes. I'm definitely very thankful to have gotten these little palettes sent to me by Viseart. I cannot believe it, and I will definitely continue to play with them. I definitely want to at some point play with these little quads right here as well. As far as the eye look, I did really like it. I will say I feel like out of all of the shades that I used, the matte blue shade that the palette has, you guys were able to see how like I blended it out, and it didn't have any blotchiness or creasing or anything like that. It looked beautiful, but you have to be patient to blend it out if you want to smoke it out in the way that I did. And so in that sense, that shade specifically might not be the most user-friendly. If you like this color story though, definitely go for a palette like this one. I did definitely enjoy playing with it, and I really like the result that I got, but realistically I don't think this is like a must-have palette. I don't think you need to like run out and get it. Maybe if you're looking for colors like this in your collection, it would be a really good addition to your collection. If this is the type of look that you want to go for, then definitely go for it. But to me personally, this color story is not overly exciting. These are not the type of looks that I go for on a daily basis. It's more like I adapted to the color story to create the look, but it's not a look that I would have come up with on my own type of thing. So yes, those are my thoughts on the palette specifically. As far as the formula is concerned, you guys saw how beautifully it performed and how pigmented these shades are. So again, if this is a color story that you are into, I do recommend the palette. Okay, I really hope that you guys liked the video. Let me know if you picked any of these up down below in the comment section. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe before you leave. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!